Tuesday, October 5th, was the second day of testing of the Whitewater Park at Yorkville, Illinois. On arrival at 8:30 in the morning, the facility was running at about 500 CFS. It was planned that releases from the chain of lakes would bring the level of the facility up to as far as 1,000 CFS. Unfortunately, the timing of the release was off, and the total never reached more than 570. I believe today was an unfortunately all too rare example of government functioning as it should. The DNR chose to involve paddlers in the testing, and some of Illinois' best paddlers were present. The DNR officials were very open to suggestion. Time will tell as to whether the facility can meet the needs of the widest range of paddlers. As it stands, they are certainly meeting the basic design specifications. Whether the facility can be tweaked enough to meet the needs of advanced paddlers remains to be seen, but the DNR has indicated its willingness to make the attempt.
So we've spent a lot of time thinking about even doing a project like this, planning it, designing it, and finally building it. And we think what we built is what we wanted to see. And when we set up the contract, we set up this test period so that we could actually kind of evaluate whether what's being delivered in the field is really what we saw on the computers and our drawing boards. What should we do that would make this a better facility? One of the things everybody needs to be mindful of is this river is open to any and all canoeists, recreationalists, and we don't want to make it just something that an expert kayaker can use. I want to take my Boy Scout troop through here, and I got a couple 12-year-olds in there. Are they going to be petrified going through any of this? or are they all going to be fine? Or would you take your mother in here? Those are kind of things that I'd like you to speak to when you start talking about, well, maybe you should do something more or less, or what you think would make it a better facility.
The people who are going to do, who are going to be the first responders here, getting their input on how they can deal with accidents and emergencies is going to have some impact on whatever changes you make here.
Course exists now, you can bring your Boy Scout troop down. I mean, it's not intimidating, and yet it's swift water and bouncy and fast, and I think they'd have, a great time at it. I don't see where it's got inherent problems in making a straight run. You walk.
So you pinch it in, it's oh my gosh feature, it's kind of scary, whatever, and then you're into a pool. And so if you do tip over, you just pick all your gear out, similar to see how we had the big eddies that are swirling around, we've created a pool there. And so by pinching it in, you can create something and then a pool again. And that's the best, safest. And also it makes it deeper, so you're not jamming your shins and cutting them up.
Hey, but I did paddle yesterday, and as a certified kayaking instructor, I see great utility for this course. Having said that, this course is unique in that it won't be shut off.
Yeah.
Many other courses that they have the opportunity to tweak here, tweak there on an ongoing basis. Right now, as long as the construction contract is in effect, now is the time to tweak it to make it as usable as it can be for the widest user group. The original design takes into consideration not only the family canoeist, but also the advanced paddler as well. And I think our advanced paddlers have pointed out that there are some issues that could be improved upon a little bit.
A variety of boats and paddler skill levels were tested in the afternoon.